Hey everyone, welcome to Humanities 3. You are at the point where you have been doing some research. Um, you've also been doing some paraphrasing and summarizing, and even have started to cite your sources and make sure that you know where those are to avoid anything like plagiarism, the naughty word. So if you're with us today, then that means you've done all that. And now you're moving on to Unit 2's revision, QPA number 3. So QPA number 3 is going to feel a little bit different because you guys have already done all the hard work, right? You've already done the research, you've already done the paraphrasing, the summarizing, and even a little bit of the citing of sources at this time. So what you guys are going to be doing today is pulling up your bundle. So if you haven't already, go ahead and do that, and I'm going to pull mine up too. And we're going to go ahead and look at this stuff together. So you're going to be at your literary review. That's what you're doing. You're starting to create an outline for that. And basically, whichever of the three topics that you chose, healthcare, affordable housing, or college costs, those are the three things that you're gonna, I'm sorry, it's actually not healthcare. It's affordable housing, college costs, or illegal immigrants. Those are the three topics that you could have chose from. So this will be based on the evidence that you've gathered in your previous mini QPAs. The purpose of the outline is basically just really to help guide your research a little bit further so that way you're ready to go for your capstone. So you're gonna have to complete 5 steps. That's all, just 5 steps today. Though you should be prepared to spend a little bit more time on this than maybe some of the other ones. So of course, you're gonna watch this video. It's only gonna take you a few minutes to do that. And then you're gonna read this article and watch the video that explains what a literary review is. So that way it just kind of gets you in the mindset of what this outline's goal actually is by the end of the capstone QPA. And that's a really short video, but the article that's attached with it is super, super helpful. So you definitely want to make sure that it's something that you pay attention to. And then once you do that, you're going to go ahead and create a copy of the outline. You guys have used this outline before. So, oh, not this outline. My bad. So your outline, again, everything in red is stuff that you need to change, right? So you're going to need to know the title of your paper, your first and last name, the date that you're turning this in or starting it, and then Humanities 3. And then all this stuff, like when you type it in, it'll put, you'll be able to edit that. Okay, so if you go through this step by step, you're going to see, just like in your graphic organizer, that you're going to have the introduction that has your hook, the background information about your topic, and then your thesis statement. And then what will end up happening is you're going to end up giving a brief history of the topic and some additional information about each of your articles and so forth. So always a topic sentence, always a quote or paraphrase from your evidence, and then your explanation and then concluding sentences. Okay, so that is just, make a copy of that. You're not doing anything on that today necessarily, unless you want to get ahead. If you need to know how to make a copy, then there's a video there. But otherwise, you are going to create an outline, and this is the outline that I was thinking of that you guys have used in the past. And that's going to look like, maybe, it's going to look like this. I'll find it for you. I'm going to move me. We're going to go over here. So that's going to look just like this. And you are going to put in your hook, your background information about your topic, and then your thesis statement. Okay, now thesis statement can get a little bit funky. So if you need some help on that, your hook or thesis statement, either one of those, there's a video there as well to help you. Okay, and then of course, as you're going through your work, I did outline this. Again, this is something that you guys have definitely used in class before. Just like your reasoning, right? Your claim of why you're using the source essentially, or what the claim is of the source, and then sort of like the evidence that proves what that claim is, and you can put some of the details there. This is where you paraphrase or use a quote, and then it gives you your conclusion and call to action, and typically this is going to end up being like a conclusion at the end of each of these paragraphs. So if that gets confusing, let me know. Okay. Um, and then lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to create a works cited page. And there's a video on how to do that as well. The easiest thing that I can tell you is to do an add-on, and then you're going to do your EasyBib add-on. That's something that you just have to go to get add-ons and then add EasyBib, and it'll walk you through all the steps. You just need the website for the article or resource that you were using, and it'll do it like super quick. And then the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to do your happy dance. And it should take you like 8 minutes to do this dance, maybe really like 4-5 minutes. And I really want you to put some, put some oomph into it. Anyhow, once you do your happy dance, then you're going to email me or Miss Mudahakana to let us know that you have completed the outline. And we're going to go over that with you before you get started on the capstone, just because we really want to make sure that you guys are top notch and getting all the points that we need you to do. As always, your rubric is going to be listed below. For this one, we're looking at read critically and express oneself boldly. So keep those in mind. You guys want to be here. We want to try to get to that level 2 or level 3 on the first one, and then a level 4 on that second one. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. And I hope that you guys found this video enjoyable and a little bit informative. And if you're needing to have some questions answered, feel free to give me a text, call, or email, and you can always reach out to Miss Mudahakana as well. Otherwise, we'll see you 10:30 Tuesday and Thursday. Take care, guys.